parts is he doing the opposite of? Who is preventing the president from fighting this war, our war, on our terms? Parties in Manhattan at LGBT night, as dozen Democrats meet about replacing her. She's partying on while the Titanic is going down. She's on the aft deck partying at the LGBT party, not knowing that the party wants her gone. 1.4 million illegals working on the stolen Social Security numbers, Wash. Johnny Depp jokes about assassinating Trump. How brave of you, Johnny. All those men of action you play in your movies are all a joke, aren't they? You're nothing but a punk coward from Hollywood. You attack Trump, but you don't say one word about ISIS because you're afraid, you lousy liar, you. You're no different than the rest of them in New York and you know, they get me sick. They play tough guys. I'll punch him in the nose. I'll assassinate him. They play murderers. They play undercover agents. All they are is empty suits, every last one of them. I used to love him as an actor. No more Johnny Depp. No prize winner who did nothing. Obama was president. What if a right-wing actor, or any actor, had said, I dream of being the next actor to kill a president? What if, during the savior of humanity's reign of terror, someone from the other side of the aisle was on a television show and did what Kathy Griffin did and held up a head of Obama on a purpose, would have had them body slammed to the ground and probably rubber hosed them in the back, would have brought their mother in for interrogation and ripped their house apart. So you want to play the knockout game, keep playing it because the tide is turning and you're going to be taken down by the new Secret Service. You know, Trump is being kept off guard by the left for a reason. They don't want his agenda imposed because it would cost them a lot of money. So naturally they're doing everything they can to impede the revolution that we started in this country by having, you know, brought him forward and having gotten him elected. But once these shackles are removed from Trump, my suspicion is, I'd say it's 60-40, he's going to fire Mueller. I think he has the power now and the mandate, and everyone sees that Mueller's stocking the prosecutorial bench with devout Hillary supporters. And people know Mueller's a fraud, just like Comey. They're all part of the same crowd. They don't want him. Has the power. So what's going to happen? They're going to get mad at him on television? But Phil Griffin's going to get mad at him? The jerk who runs CNN's going to get mad at him? What do I care? Joke. That's the headline on Drudge. Oh, the backlash finally. Mr. Cool, the tough guy. Why do you people go to the movies for these people? Why do you go see anything, even on TV? I told you. I try to scan past all those who show themselves for what they are during the election. Sometimes I slip. I told you that. I stopped watching any replay with Robert De Niro. I made a mistake in L.A. At home, I watched one of his movies about called The Comedian. I did it because I wanted to see that particular movie. Okay, heroes who show themselves to be radical leftists and anti-American, in my opinion. Johnny Depp is on that list now. I used to love him, this guy. I thought he was a great actor. And I used to separate, by the way, the artist from their politics. No more. No more. I mean, Hitler was a good watercolorist, by the way. Can you separate his politics from his art? Oh, yeah, Hitler was a very good watercolorist. I know the critics said he was too architectural and too two-dimensional. I wish I could be as good a watercolorist as Hitler was. But I'm making a bigger point. Just because I liked his watercolors didn't mean that I didn't see him for the monster that he was. Just the replays. No matter how much you're bombarded by the psychos from Hollywood and those who run the PR agencies, just say no. You have the power. That's so bad. They should deport Iraqi Muslims. You're wrong. Because Trump's immigration service has put these 100 Iraqi Christians on a deportation list for a real good reason. They've all committed felonies in this country. They're not just being deported because they're Christians. First of all, the crimes they committed were major. They all have criminal convictions. Of course they don't. The second thing is that these Iraqi nationals, Christian or otherwise, and we don't even know if they're Chaldean Christians, incidentally, many of them convert to Christianity upon arrival, even though they're Shiite Muslims before they get here. And all of them have criminal convictions in this country since they arrived. They're gangsters, murders, rapes. So, they're deporting Christians. Who said all Christians are good? Where would that come from? You You can wear a cross and cut someone's throat too. You can wear a cross and hold up a bank. You can wear a cross and rape somebody. What do you mean, Christian? They're criminals. Get them out of the country. We don't need them. 892646 or SwissAmerica.com. Cyber attacks. Even the outlawing of cash, you heard me. India tried that last year. It failed, except at creating public chaos. So, is America next? Well, to find out, I sat down with the #1 authority on the subject and recorded a radio special, which is available for you right now on a free CD or MP3 simply by calling Swiss America at 800-289-2646. Write it down, please. This number could save your savings. 1-800-289-2646. I.N until every dollar you earn, save, invest, and spend can be tracked by the federal government. Please, and they're telling them to shut their mouths. And this is a new trend. It's happened. People are fed up with it already. Here's another one. A so-called Pulitzer Prize-winning so-called novelist expressed hope that Trump has a massive stroke. Now, before I play it, I want to key you to something. First, listen to the simpering voice of the so-called prize-winning so-called novelist, and you'll understand how he was awarded the Pulitzer